So somebody wanted us to follow up on this Katt Williams interview. We got people that want us to do breakdown of the whole goddamn interview. Thing. It's just like 2 hours. We'll be here for 20 hours.
He'll never touch not the monetary value, but the what's the one before snowball effect that this interview had for Katt and Shannon.
Oh no, this is like number 2. I think number 2 interview of all time ever on YouTube. Like as far as views, this is number 2.
What the hell's one? I wonder.
But
wow.
I was like, we can't do the interview. Like, we can't react to the interview. It's 2 hours. The way we are, we'll make this shit 20 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that time.
Yeah.
Somebody recently said, yo, check out the receipts, for everything he said or whatever. It's a video out there about that. So this is part 1, I'm guessing. I think it's part 2, I think.
It's 11 minutes?
So let's check out the receipts. Let's see what we think about this or whatever the case is. Welcome to our honest opinion, guys. We're just going to give our opinion on this. Check out the channel, guys. Subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe. Check out the channel. We have another channel, The Break Room. That's, our original channel. That's where you guys probably know us from. Do reactions. If you are into reactions and you're not part of The Break Room, 1, YouTube is a fucking bitch for hiding you from us. 2, but we have people now.
Wonder why.
No, right. But we have people recently just say, yo, this is my first time. I've been watching reactions forever. This is my first time seeing you. And I'm just like, 4 years. And I'm just like, that's crazy, bro. We have 800-something vids. We got 100-something subs. Is this your first time
show us some love.
This your first time YouTube do a video to you?
What are we doing wrong, YouTube? Seriously.
Just a little bit.
I'm beating dead horse. And it's driving him crazy.
But
what are we doing wrong?
But still, that's why check out The Break Room, guys. Our other channel. That's our original channel. But let's check out the receipts for Katt Williams, what he said in the interview. I guess this is going to prove whether or not he was right or wrong or what he said. He just ran a 40. He ran a 4.9.
Yeah, I saw that.
He ran a 4.9, and I believe is slower than that if you count by yourself. It was more like a 5.1.
Yeah. Well,
still good.
What's the Katt?
Right, he's like 56 years old.
Get out of here, though.
No, he's like 56.
He's past 50?
I think he's like 56 years old.
I thought mid to late 40s.
How old is Katt Williams?
Speaking of 56, we got to talk about Tyson Paul.
Oh, we doing that too. He's 52.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
No, that's good for Katt. No,
that's pretty impressive.
No hate on that, but I think in the video he said he run a 4.3 or some stupid shit.
He said he threw 3,000 books,
which was goofy.
in a couple of years.
He explained that away. He said in one of the interviews he said I saw recently. He said, "Let me explain it." Blah blah blah. Yeah, I was reading every day, and he said he reads like a book in like a fucking hour, 2 hours.
That's still not true. I'm sorry,
but stop. You read a book in fucking an hour?
Yeah, stop.
Or 2 hours? Or you a micro machine man or some shit? But that means still you sat there every single day and read 8 fucking books.
Right, thank you.
Stop.
Within 2 years.
No matter how fast you read, you did not every single day read 8 fucking books. Right. Stop.
Stop is the word.
Right, so stop. Say you read hundreds of books a year. Great, that's believable. Don't say 3,000. Like, come on, bro. But this is receipts for everything.
Books is a lie because there's a book every 3 days. You know, so that's.
But still, let's say he's a fast reader and he read up 1 book a day.
I got you. Yeah.
Fuck it. We can believe that. Don't say you read 7 or 8 books a day. Just stop, man. Stop this fucking bullshit. Let's get into it, guys.
Is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me. And the reason I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in.
You stole the show in Friday After Next. Yeah.
This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus.
And somebody said, no, we want you to play Mike, the thieving ass Santa Claus. Right, and then, because Katt Williams is gonna be the Santa Claus. Right.
Now let's, 3 quick points.
Because Money Mike.
No, but he said, I'm so small, why would they make me be Santa Claus? That could be part of the joke. Look at this little tiny Santa Claus we got.
But he ripped up Money Mike. Great role.
Understandable. But when he said it doesn't make sense that he is.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm not getting the flip side. Could you see Ricky Smiley's Money Mike? No, you wouldn't do his voice or his terminology, his twang.
I could see him trying to do his version of a Money Mike, and I could see them telling Katt Williams to do Santa Claus just because it's so stupid and
Katt
silly.
could do either one.
It's hard to see it because we already saw.
Right. Katt could do either one. Yeah.
You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home.
Friday After Next come out. I get my kids. Where we going? We're going to the movies. We're going to see Friday After Next.
Right.
But they didn't know I was in the theater.
He wasn't even at the premiere. I'm in Hollywood. They switched off roles. You take this and he. What?
And then and they switched it over.
Right.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me.
When I auditioned for Mighty Mike.
Right.
You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days?
Hit my role like in 4 days.
Right.
They shot all my stuff in 4 days.
The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with.
You know, so when I went in there to audition, I'm at the toilet. When Katt Williams went to use the bathroom, that's the line I had to use to audition.
I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday?
Big movie. Then I end up doing First Sunday.
Yep.
Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract. This is not even my church. I saw this.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
On MySpace.
That's a good movie.
Parents
Yeah, you did.
bringing their babies down here to get baptized without giving them a hot bath.
That's a good
Cedric
movie.
did the same thing. Cedric.
What is your take on this wear a dress thing? Because you know they say, oh, they always try to make the black man wear the dress to blah 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 blah. And if you wear the dress, now you in. If you don't, then you got a problem with you. Blah 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 blah. What is your take on that?
Well, you know.
Do you have a problem with them wearing dresses?
No.
As a comedy thing or whatever?
Not if I was the actor, you know, or Michael, God rest his soul, Michael J. Duncan, the Big Brother.
Michael Clark Duncan?
Clark Duncan, who wore the monkey suit in Planet of the Apes. Mm-hmm. He said, dog, they paid me $7 million, you know. And I tell you, the ultimate situation, if it depends on the role, when you wearing a dress, I don't know. But I don't knock any actor in a role.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I'm not one of these people that say,
No.
oh, it's black people, they always try to put us
That
in
shit,
dresses
no,
and
no,
blah,
I
blah, blah,
don't,
blah,
I don't,
blah.
no.
It's comedy from way back in the days
right.
that it's just funny for a guy to portray a female
Right.
to see his point of view of how females act.
Don't
or the way they do
ever
things.
dog to me.
Don't
Don't ever dog Flip Wilson. Don't ever
right,
dog
Flip Wilson.
Don't ever dog people I grew up
with. Fucking Robin Williams, Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah.
It's not just a black
But it's
thing.
okay, because he's white, he can do it.
It's
Black
comedy,
can do it.
right. To me, it's comedy. I don't have a problem with it, and I don't
agree.
think that's the issue, in my opinion. But go ahead.
Told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke?
But Katt say you stole one of his jokes. Yeah.
He said it don't line up.
Even talking about don't even match up with no timelines.
How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018?
Well, 2018.
He messed up.
You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy.
Well, Kings County was before 2019.
No, but he messed up the dates.
He did. He really
And
did.
they went back and said it.
Maybe because he was taking a vat
Shannon Sharp went back and corrected and was like, no, you meant this.
2006?
His thing is saying that
This skit was good.
He's saying 19 whatever, not 2000.
Oh, okay.
He's saying like 1998.
Well, you got a
and then
point.
he did this in 1999.
Because I just thought this version, which is pretty good.
No, it was to me, and I'm a sad fan.
Right. So
but I got to kind of now questioning a lot of shit. But let's go.
You know, comedians take this up each other all the time.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
If you that guy, if you that funny, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
He kind of pretty much
doesn't line up. This is a televised joke.
Feels that someone else has stolen some of your material? Oh, that's a part of this business. Right. Like,
Same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had.
Oh yeah, you'll need this.
A whistle? Mark, I'm teaching music, not gym.
Standard issue. Screaming for help only excites the kids.
Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and he.
First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Hightower, and I'm your new music teacher.
These dudes like.
I like Mark Curry.
Mark Curry's cool. I don't think he's funny.
No.
But he was funny on that one Jamie Foxx thing, though. He was hilarious.
That outtake where he almost
when he played the driver's ed.
The drill sergeant, yeah, that was great.
Okay, but on this isn't like Steve Harvey came up with the idea, hey, let me have a show where I'm just... Some people probably already had that idea and said, hey, Steve, come do this. You're a music teacher.
Well, he's critiquing the whistle punch.
Well, he's supposed to say, oh, no, Mark Curry did a school thing years ago. What the fuck? I don't agree with it.
No, is he talking about the whistle moment or the show?
No, he's talking about the show. The whole show.
Oh, no, he got a point.
So you're saying nobody should ever do a show where there's a school involved?
I'm a teacher, yeah.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on Steve's idea. It was probably the creators of that show and they said, hey, we want Steve Harvey.
I'm pitching this, right.
Like, what the fuck?
No, what was Mark Curry?
Cedric sitting here.
Mark Curry was a principal or some shit like that.
He's a teacher.
Or something like that. And then here comes Steve Harvey with kind of the same
music
thing.
teacher.
Right, but it's like...
Telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach.
This is some internet shit. That's all I can say. So, you know.
Sitting over here, why I'm not a movie star. What? Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just caught a stray.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
Okay, but seriously though, if you look at your career, have you done better with stand-up or acting?
I have, it's almost time to retire.
Okay.
So I don't make any money.
If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview.
Oh, man, come on.
He said that. He said that, but hold on, let me look at the picture.
Weird face wife.
Who's wife?
Faison, no?
Damn.
Whose wife?
He's talking about all of them. He's saying if you accept their deal, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife.
Oh, come on.
That's too much. That's rude, man. Then you know what it does? It filters out whatever truth he's telling. You think he's lying. He's doing shit like this.
He has a light-skinned, weird face. All of them are light-skinned, weird faces.
They all do.
They're bad now. They're bad. But it's some weird faces. Eddie Murphy's ex always to me seemed
the tall Lexington chick?
Transgenderish.
The tall Lexington chick? No, she was cute.
That one right there?
The one he with now. Always seemed
The one he's with now is a white woman.
The one he's with now, there, on that picture in the bottom.
Oh, that one. That's that tall. Yeah.
Always seemed very mannish to me.
Nah, she was cute.
And he got caught with a trans back in the day.
And 2 and 2 is 4 in your world. Okay, let's just hit
2 and 2, 100% is 4.
Okay. It's a different topic.
I mean, this.
Keep it going.
Wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. Be the villain, not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty.
Was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with KATT because he didn't show up for the studio.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work.
You know what?
You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you.
Yeah.
You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped
KATT
fucking
had
with
his
you.
moment.
No studio.
KATT had his moment where they were saying, "Get me KATT." Now during that KATT time, if it was months, years, he took advantage of it. No, he didn't. He had issues.
You think he was a problem, like Kevin was just saying,
but no, at that point, fighting with target employees. I mean, the PR wasn't in KATT's favor.
If that's true, then that's a problem.
Yeah, no. Like Kevin took advantage of his moment.
Oh no, don't
Eddie
get me
Murphy
wrong.
took advantage of his moment.
Don't get me wrong. You got to play the game.
There's that window, and when it's there, take advantage of it.
You got to play the game. Like I said
to.
before,
Right.
It's politics and all that stuff. Like with the Monique.
But he never took advantage of his moment.
You got to play the game.
Right.
But she was like, "Oh, I did my thing. How much you paying me to go to Paris?" And blah blah blah.
That's
Bitch, take your ass to Paris.
Thank you.
You're nobody. Who
Thank
cares?
you.
Take your ass to Paris.
Thank
Kevin
you.
played the game. It is what it is. He played the game to get along, go along, get along gang, and now he is where he is. The Tyler Perry has played the game.
That's right.
You got to do that, or you're gonna just stay here. It is what it is.
And what you do with your money,
you want.
time out. What you do with your money speaks volumes of how you got there. We can all laugh at Medea, But that man's got studios.
No, but he's a billionaire.
He's got studios.
Right. He's a billionaire.
No, what I'm trying to say is he went from money to power.
Big time.
Agreed.
Kevin went from money to power.
Agreed.
He's still in the money mode. And that's
But he's still got money now.
He's got money, but his angst, his anger, that he's not there. But life doesn't give you both, man.
But that's the decision you made. You chose not to play the game.
Right.
No problem.
Right.
And you're still successful. We still know you. You get money.
Right.
You're good. You're successful.
I think he's a good person.
But you're not going to get to that next level unless you really want to play that game.
And the fact that he's doing this, to me, kind of tarnishes who he is.
For me. It doesn't for me.
It does for me.
No, because he's exposing what to him is his truth.
But that's not the point. The point is, I'm not calling him Monique-ish, but when I see Cat Williams, all I can do is go for his stand-up. We can't go for anything else because what he's going to say is half truth, half BS. I wouldn't get on Kevin. I wouldn't get on Shannon Sharp and talk about everybody in the world. I would talk. You know what? I'm digressing here. You know who impressed the shit out of me? Johnny Manziel. You see that, Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was a good one.
Impressed. I knew him, but this kid owned every mistake he ever made.
Okay, but there's also some truth to what he's saying. About
there is, Jason. But my point is, it makes you wonder. It makes you question truth when you give way down stuff. When you do things that are stabbing.
My whole thing is I don't like the whole everything's a conspiracy thing.
Right.
Some things, yeah, don't 100%. There's
Right.
some conspiracy, and Tyler Perry and all these motherfuckers are together, and they hate.
That's probably true.
But some of this shit is like, come on, it's common sense. You gotta just play. That's the way it is forever.
Yeah,
you have to play along to get to that level, and now you can do your own thing.
Yep.
Kevin Hart played along. He's to that level now. He can do his own thing. You didn't want to play along, which is cool, but you're gonna stay here.
Right. And accept that. Don't be, he's mad that he's there.
Right. Everything is a conspiracy.
That's how I be in every
Studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows.
Years later, I had, at one time, 7 TV shows running concurrent on the air.
Only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows.
Years later, I had, at one time, 7...
Why? They're checking him.
2004.
What do you have? How can he?
So he's saying that's the special ending in 2006.
Big Time Challenge was a joke. Family Feud is what it is.
Right, no, it's all bullshit.
Right.
I seen one show that I know, Steve Harvey show.
Right.
No, but what's his name too? This shit.
And he had the radio show. He had the radio show.
He got his radio show. Whatever.
Right.
So he's saying, his stand up stopped it. His stand up
and that radio show
2006. That's what he's saying. Steve Harvey don't trip. He ain't done with me or whatever. He ain't through with me. It was in 2006. The shows, those shows were all before 2006.
And the radio show, he copies Tom Joyner's format.
Yeah. TV shows running concurrent on the air.
Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Cat 30 times?
Even before then, I've seen this guy 30 times. Like, dog, if you literally was that upset about it, like, dog, just why step to me and say, hey, why you didn't say nothing like that?
And Cat didn't do, as I stand before you, Shannon. I would have bust Cedric's stomach. Change the content because that's all you know me for, is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. All my enemies all look the same in the eyes, whether it's Faison, Wanda, Aries Spears, they all look like...
Man, I remember on the radio, you went on a radio interview, if I'm not mistaken, that's in Atlanta.
Right.
And you came on there with seemingly good intentions. And she attacked you.
She did.
It wasn't just that part. It was the fact that before I go in there, she has a conversation about, okay, now, I just want to talk to you because you just won an Emmy for the city of Atlanta, and this is in Atlanta, and they just want to hear about the Emmy and hear from you and to thank you for what you did putting the city on.
Right. Okay.
And we won't talk about your kids. We won't talk about jail.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
Not the right one, Jones.
Get this inmate out of here. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
yes,
big in
ma'am.
prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No. No cases. We ain't gonna talk about none of that.
Don't attack me when I find myself calm down. Why'd you bring it up? That's Jason tactics. Come on, that one was totally wrong.
No, totally wrong. 100% wrong.
100% wrong.
And he did right by
totally in
going
that
in on
situation. Yes, he did. No question.
And I believe everything he said. Like, hey, we just want to talk about this, but and then he gets there and she's just talking all that shit.
Yeah,
and he kind of like, what the fuck?
He should have said a minute ago before we went in the air. You told me we're going to talk about this. Now you're doing this. He was totally right here. That really bothered me.
He killed her.
Yeah.
No. No. No cases. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. Right. And immediately gets in there and goes the opposite way.
I said what they like.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I said what do they like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean. Never gonna say anything disrespectful to people that look like you. It's a very thin line. Only one of us has $12 worth of jewelry on. They tried to kill me this same weekend. Not in jokes.
Yeah,
with a real gun in my real face on real camera. Understand I'm losing my life for participating in something that goes along with my job. Like, it's two comedians. What do you mean?
That she said it was going to be very professional. Oh, you won an Emmy, congratulations, you put the city on, you own for the city, yada, yada, yada. And now, did she mention anything about the Emmy on camera?
I believe you saw the video and you know. If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me down.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm little mama's baby daddy.
No, you
weight class.
Is that what you wanted to do?
No.
That she was out of her league when it came to... Because
I didn't want to do any of it.
I know you didn't want to, but once she took it there, did you feel that you had to go there? Oh, you
go where?
You could have said, Wanda, I didn't come here for that. I just want to do the interview. I just want to talk about what happened.
Oh, you misunderstand my job. My job is to be funny. My job is to be funny first. It says a learning experience. Most comedians don't get booed enough.
There you go.
Think about this.
What's the leg of
You're stuck in traffic, and the lights turn blue.
Oh,
you gonna laugh, you gonna lighten up.
I mean, this is how you end up with a Michael Blackson who's a real African doing a fake African accent. Okay, Mudo.
Stop, you mother suckers!
Happened? You know what? I mean, I'm not gonna say me and Kat been like, you know.
This guy is mad at me. All I did was give him the best advice of his life. Remember, he was wearing dirty dashikis. And I told him he needed to dress to be in the position that he's trying to say that he's in. And if you're the African king of comedy, sir, there's actually comedians in Africa doing comedy. If you
For the African king of comedy, ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Blackson.
Gotta put in some work. And these guys, they take my advice, they change their whole persona, and then they hate me for it. And
you know what? I mean, I'm not gonna say me and Kat been like, you know, best friends or we're friends. But we're more like always been like associates. Like we.
This is the reckoning. 2024. And never has sucked a penis. That was my only goal. I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
And you gotta tell him no.
What do you think about this? We're gonna do part 2. What do you think about this?
I'm still, you know, I'm clouded with what's truth, what's not truth. Now, he's bringing up some points where they're fact checking, and he was right. But half of this stuff is fluff, man. But as far as,
do you think they gave him $50 million or offered him $50 million 4 times?
No, that I don't believe. But he doesn't go into detail about what.
I don't believe that either.
That's $200 million, brother. That's $200 million.
Right. This is my thing. I think he was telling the truth on a lot of things. I think some of the shit was kind of just like fabricated and exaggerated.
And your girl,
you know, I think
your girl used the same format on channel, Monique.
No, she used the I'm the victim format. I don't like that shit. And some of the shit she said was true, but a lot of the shit is like, own up to your shit. It's you. It's you.
Let me tell you something. I'm in a goddamn movie, and it's directed by Lee Daniels or whatever. They're saying do a press, we can't pay you. That's cool.
Right.
I'll
just
do
come
it.
to Paris. We need you to do
There's no problem.
another thing.
No, pay me.
Oh no, pay me.
Come on.
Bro, we can let you stay in the hotel for a week. We can pay for your flight, your hotel for a week. Just consider it a vacation in Paris.
Right.
No, pay me.
Come on. That's
No, you're out of your fucking mind. You're tough to deal with.
And she's a talented person, man.
No, she's good. She's
really
great
talented, man.
And she's
she
funny
laced it.
to a lot of
very
people.
good.
I mean, she's not funny.
No, she's great in a movie, in a comedy.
No.
Not a lead. She's good. Stand up. No,
she's good.
She's good. She's good.
We're gonna do part 2, guys. What do you think about Kat? Was he telling the truth? Was he lying about a lot of this shit? Was he? I mean, they showed pictures of the 7 light-skinned, weird faces.
But that's rudeness. That's rudeness.
We're not telling you rude. Was it facts? Was it facts what he said?
It's a big
no, not to me. They all got weird faces.
You can't say facts. You
You're
can't.
fucking. There's something wrong about you, man. There's something really wrong.
You can't say facts.
You guys see his face when he looks at me. There's something wrong about you, man. That's wrong.
Fat face online.
That's rude.
Listen, you're the fat black lady down.
No, we are the town. We're the trailer knocking the door. Without you knocking the door, you're nothing.
Okay, check it. We're gonna check out part 2, guys. Subscribe.
Change subject, as always.
Check out the other vids we got.
Stay tuned.
Subscribe.
Stay tuned. Just being bow jogging.
We'll see you next time.